Yo, it's Miss D. Rochelle. I'm back. I'm back to talk about my topics that I talk about on this channel. I know I'm gonna have to get it together though because I need to basically do my videos like I used to. So tonight we're gonna talk about basketball wives in a real way. Um, Basically, I had stopped looking at basketball wives. I stopped watching because it started getting under my skin due to the way the women treat each other. And if anybody knows me, they know that on my other channel, which is Divine Perfection by Nikki, that is a channel where I like to be positive, and I like to uplift women and uplift people, period. So when I sit here and I have to witness how the world is today, it's very disturbing. But all it does is confirm that there's a spirit over the universe that is very negative. A lot of people think that, talking down on people or treating people the wrong way or just being plain out mean and bullies to people is the way to go. And really, deep inside, someone who behaves that way is seeking for help. They are looking for help. They want somebody to help them. Really, they're crying out. So even people like the basketball wives, even people like that have money that can probably go buy anything that one of us might want any day. They could probably do a lot of that. But at the end of the day, money doesn't answer the problem. It's all within you. The problem lies within. So right now, I did a little bit of reviewing of, uh, what's going on basketball wise. I can't wait to watch episode 9 because I haven't had access to it yet. But as far as I can see, right now everything is just going down. I don't even know if any of these girls will be friends at the end. I did notice that OG came in this season and she seemed to have it together in her mind. She's doing what she wants to do. She's, confident enough. But at the end of the day, when people don't exude the same confidence you exude, they're gonna try to find something wrong with you. So all they've been doing is attacking this lady. It don't matter if her Louis Vuitton shirt was real or fake. At the end of the day, she wore it. She didn't care about wearing it. So why did they attack that? I don't know. This lady is successful. She has her own. She plays basketball. I'm not basketball. She plays football, and she does what she has to do as far as what she wants to do. And she tried to befriend some of these ladies, and I mean, what did they do? They shitted on her. They shitted on her. The lady Christian talked about her behind her back, called the woman ugly, and all this other stuff. And at the end of the day, she looked real stupid doing that because the lady been taking up for her the whole time. This is the thanks people get. This is the thanks you get for trying to be down with somebody. So I did notice, I can't remember everybody's name, so please forgive me. The woman that is married to Byron Scott's son, I noticed that she apologized to OG and wanted to make amends with her. So now they're cool. Uh, Evelyn and I can't think of nobody's name now. This is crazy. Evelyn is just going, she's doing too much right now. Evelyn is beautiful. All these ladies are beautiful to me. But at the end of the day, it's something missing. That's not enough for them. They can be beautiful, they can have money, they can have a lot of stuff going for them, but at the end of the day, what you have on the outside does not make the inside. In the inside, there's emptiness. So when there's emptiness, this is the behavior that will be displayed. Should I know from experience that this is what will be displayed. I can even remember myself being like that sometimes, back in the day. It's all a growing experience. So rumor has it that Malaysia and Jackie are going to get into it. Recently, Jackie and Malaysia have been besties. They've been down for each other. But all of a sudden, something's going wrong because obviously, uh, I guess Malaysia want to be on the other side of the fence. That's what everybody else is saying. She wants to be more down with Shani and the ones that are with Shani, like Evelyn and Shani. So it seems like the teams have switched, and Evelyn and Shani will be standing alone. I'm hearing Tammy is pulling out. It's just a lot going on. A lot. And this is one of the shows that I was very happy to see come because it was like some more women of color were doing something big. This was when it first started. I've been a fan since the beginning. I've been a fan. I've been disappointed and everything. So the women started the show and ended up showing all the things we didn't want to see. I thought we were going to see a lot of successful things happening, a lot of, community activities, a lot of businesses being built, in a lot of collaboration. But instead, we got something else going on. We got something totally different going on, and I can't grasp it. I can't do it. I'm looking at all the new characters. This is like a lot of newness coming in, and it's a lot of just mess. Then I find out that when the show got canceled, it was because of all the complaints from the public. The public was writing letters. The public was complaining about Shawnee's position, Tammy being a bully. Um, Now there's an issue of colorism that is going to be addressed because this woman OG is a darker complexion. They feel like they can talk down on this lady and call this lady all this stuff and say all these things about her. So that is going to be the new issue, and somebody got to answer. And a lot of people don't watch the show no more. It took me a minute to just say I'm gonna watch, see what they're doing because I wasn't watching it in the beginning of the season. I said, let me see what these people are doing. So then I started catching up on the show. But right now, we need answers. We need to know what is the issue between Malaysia and Jackie. We need to know what they're going to do about the colorism comments. And we just need to know, when is the show going to do something more than belittle the women of color? That is my question. So I'm looking forward to moving on along with this. I will be coming back after the episode I watch to say what I have to say about that. and just to get some comments on what it is that we can get out of these episodes. What it is that the other people see that I'm not seeing. I see a few of the women trying to change. I see Tammy trying to move forward in her career. I see OG been standing on her own 2 feet, coming in with her own stuff going on. Kristen is the Byron Scott's daughter-in-law. She is the woman that I couldn't think of her name earlier. And the other woman who is marrying Byron Scott is apparently trying to get on the show. I mean, she came to the show this season, but I'm hearing that she's leaving. So this is not an easy place to be, because being around a lot of women, I just look at them and I'm thinking like it's always going to be a problem when there's that many women. And it's like they can't talk about nothing else but each other. Like every time a group of them get together, it's always they talking about one of the other ones. It's like, what else do y'all have to talk about besides each other? Is there anything else that you can concentrate on besides belittling the other person or thinking you got the answer for another person? That's what I really think. That's what I think the problem is. It's like being judgmental when no one asks you to be. Because you don't have a conversation. The conversation is going to be about somebody else's shirt or what they were wearing or if it was real or not, calling the Louis store and all this extra shenanigans. That just shows where your value lies. You value what's outside of someone instead of what's inside of someone. We keep going through these issues every day. We keep coming upon these same issues everywhere we look, even on YouTube, even in the real life, even on the streets. I just want to uplift my friends. Whoever's my friend for real, I'm just only trying to uplift them. And I want them to be as great as they can be. But one thing I do know is if you surround yourself around people you can't learn from, you're going to be stagnant. But if you surround yourself around people who are above you, you can only reach for where they are. We have some people around here who want to always be above everybody. But at that point, what can you really learn when you're just above everybody? Everybody in your circle, you seem to be smarter than them. You don't need to be that way. No one needs to really be that way, because at the end of the day, where can you go? Where can you move on to? People need to stop playing games with themselves and look at the real that's staring them right in the face. So I think I just got access to episode 9. I will be looking at it because I am very interested in to see what broke out the fight between Malaysia and Jackie. I need to know. Because at this point, it's getting crazy. I know a lot of people probably already saw it. I forgot what day it even airs because I watched everything online, y'all. Everything. I got my channels that I can go to and watch any episodes. But if the episode has not aired yet, it takes like a day for it to show on my end. So I'm getting access right now so I can go in and look. And I'll come back another time to give you my take on Basketball Wives Season 8. And everybody do what you do, and I'm going to keep it, and I'm going to do it moving. Peace. Have a great one.